Take a look at this video. Scott Taylor caught, I think, an engagement shoot. Look at those two dancing for the photographer. That's a little hygge, right, Craig? A little bit there. Really enjoying the sunset and that golden hour tonight. The winds still whipping. We've seen breezy conditions throughout the day. I just love that. And we also saw some light showers. It was light rain showers, and in the mountains it was light snow showers. This near Parley Summit. Nate caught that one as the showers were moving through. It was a weak disturbance today, but tomorrow is coming in with a stronger storm that's ready to flex. Satellite radar shows quiet conditions. We cleared that deck of clouds. We kept a few showers over in the basin and over I-70. But tonight, dry, but it doesn't stay that way. By the morning commute, we're going to see those changes, but we start with today, a high of 58. We made it into the upper 50s. That's slightly above average, but once that weak disturbance came through, we saw the temperatures dip just a bit. 62 in Moab, 67 in St. George, and a mix of 50s really throughout the state. As we head into the overnight, mostly clear skies, 43 as we close out ABC4 News at 10. We'll get into the low 40s with some areas dropping into the 30s, but a fairly mild overnight, which lends itself to the type of precipitation we're going to see as we roll into our Tuesday. It's going to be valley rain and mountain snow to start, but this is a tricky storm. Let's take a look. The Forewarn Futurecast walks you through what to expect. Keep your eye on the clock in the corner of your screen, because by the early morning commute, we've got a swath of moisture in the West Desert, valley rain in Cache and Weber counties, and mountain snow starting to fill in. That becomes more widespread along the Wasatch Front by 10 a.m. Wet weather starts to sprawl out, and it gets active over in the West Desert. That's going to push along I-15 as we make it into the afternoon hours. Could be a slight break around lunch for the northern Wasatch Front in a few counties in the north, but it doesn't last. By 2 p.m., you see that line of storms getting ready to roll on through. The cold front passes, and it comes through with decent dynamics as wet weather extends all the way down towards Iron County and even Washington County. You put that into motion, and you see how central Utah taps into that action, as well as Kanab and St. George. So that wet weather begins to track east as we get into the evening. Now, we stop this at 10 o'clock tomorrow, and this is where it gets noteworthy. You're going to see this portion of I-15 from the I-70 corridor down towards Iron County. We could see a period of road snow. Because precipitation will be heavy, we could see temperatures drop, and I'm really concerned about I-15 near Cove Fort. Looks like they could get some road snow, so travel carefully. We will have showers throughout the rest of northern Utah. Here we are just after midnight towards Ephraim, Manti, and Richfield. Active skies hold on, and then in south central Utah over Lake Powell. The north seems to quiet, but we get some spotty showers as we head into early Wednesday. Colder air could show up. This is the potential for some of our northern valleys to see the rain transition maybe to mixed precipitation or some light snow. Accumulations will be minor, but we know the potential is there for Salt Lake, Utah County, and the northern Wasatch Front. By Wednesday evening, active skies over in the basin and those spotty showers holding on in different portions of the state with colder air in place. Those could be snow showers in some locations. Eventually, wet weather will dwindle as we head into Wednesday, and you're thinking, okay, we're done, but that's when the wind event could move on in. Let's go rain first, anywhere from a quarter of an inch to half an inch with measurable moisture throughout the state through Wednesday night. So some healthy potential there. We do have the chance of seeing some thunderstorm activity, a general threat in the northwest corner of the state, so don't rule out a clap of thunder by tomorrow afternoon, aided by daytime heating. Winter weather advisories going into effect for all of the mountains in the state, and we're going to see some healthy totals. Here's a look. 4 to 10, generally speaking. I think most mountains will get anywhere from half a foot to a foot. The Cottonwoods could go 10 to 16, and our southern mountains looking at 2 to 6. A trace to 4 inches for our mountain valleys, and our valleys could stay rain, but if they do mix over to snow, up to 2 inches. So noteworthy there. I have to show you this low because here's today's system. We move it out of the way. It moves on in, and it starts to dig south. It's got a counterclockwise flow, so as it slowly meanders towards northern Arizona, we get easterly wind potential. What does that mean? Downslope. You know, if you live along the benches, there is a chance that we could get some strong easterly winds. And a high wind watch has been posted Wednesday through Friday morning for portions of Weber and Davis County. As a result, could see winds up to 60 miles per hour. We're going to see the track of that low to forewarn you very accurately as we get closer, but telling you early there's potential. 40s and 50s for tomorrow. It is going to be wet. Tuesday morning commute looks wet, and then as we head through the evening, it will also be soggy in parts of the state. 60s in Moab and St. George, 50s along the I-15 corridor. St. George 7-day shows an unsettled pattern because that low continues to slowly move south. So we get the chance of isolated rain Wednesday and Friday with gusty conditions. The Wasatch Front has a mix as we get through the next several days, and then our attention turns Wednesday into Thursday to those downslope winds. We'll see what happens quieter for the end of the work week.